Good afternoon, Dr. Dan, the program leader of the program, what you are going to apply or you have interest to apply, Master of Arts in Education for Sustainability. In a shorter name, we call MAEFS. So I'm going to introduce you the information on this master program. This program is hosted by the Department of Science and Environmental Studies. So I'm going to tell you about why you choose Hong Kong, why do you choose EdUHK, what's the feature of MAEFS, and then I can show you some graduates sharing and program entrance requirements and our contact way. So why do you choose Hong Kong? When for the first class, for most of the students, they said they have been to Hong Kong. But I'm not sure for you because we have stopped or suspending most of the traveling in the previous from 2020 to 2022 at the end of 2022. So almost or more than 3 years, we haven't been done traveling a lot. So I'm not sure whether you have been to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a very attractive city. It is as a global future in Asia, and also we have the best universities in Asia. And then you can explore to develop your jobs and career in the future. Hong Kong is the most important gateway to China and to the world, all over the world. And Hong Kong is very safe. And here you can be safe. Your parents will feel very safe and will not worry about your personal safety. And also you can capture different Eastern and Western culture. Why we choose Hong Kong? You know, the Hong Kong is almost the sounds of China. We actually here today the temperature is very nice. From October or from November to after Chinese New Year in Hong Kong, the average temperature is around 20 Celsius degree. But tonight it might be drop off until 10 Celsius degree, but it's very nice weather. You can do many outdoor activities. For example, you can go hiking, you can go to the beach, the small island, you can explore the different kind of Hakka food, Guangdong food, Western food, French food, Japanese food, etc. So in Hong Kong, we have most of the time, we will feel very cozy and comfortable in Hong Kong. And Hong Kong, it is has a very good public transportation. You no need to drive. When you are going to anywhere, we have many road, the MTR system, the bus, mini bus. So it's very easier for you to from one point to the other point. The most south is, for example, the north point, Shangshui. If you want to go to the Mairi, Jinzhong, and then you only take 40 minutes. So it's very easier. Just you no need to change the line. It is the East Railway directly from Luohu, Shangshui, and then to the Hong Kong Island. It's very easier for you to go everywhere inside Hong Kong. So why do you choose, why we promote EdUHK? So you can see the blue sky and very signature color is green. Our program is sustainability. The sustainability includes one important concept is that we want to protect our society in a very sustainable lifestyle. The way. So in our university, our program right now is the 11th cohort, which means we have 10 years graduates beforehand, before you apply. So that's why we have our program is a long history, and then we'll promote the sustainable concept among the students and help the students to know how to promote the sustainable concept in our community. So you can see the campus is very beautiful, right? I think it's the most beautiful campus in Hong Kong among different UGC funding universities. You can see in the at night you will walk around after your dinner, and then in the daytime you can see the mountain around and the green color all in the campus. This is our black administrative building. We call A block. And also inside, we have a big library. We have several layers, and then you can study there. And this is our the football course. And we have a big and very clean swimming pool opening for the whole day, the whole year. In the summertime, it is outdoor. For the in winter time, we will move inside because underground we have an indoor a swimming pool. And then we also have many facilities, indoor facility, the stadium, play the basketball, badminton, table tennis, etc. And from passion to professional, now in 2020-24, according to the QS ranking, we EdUHK is ranked the 5th in Asia and the 20th in the world. And in here, we have the vision of education plus, and education that is more than education. For example, our sustainability, it is education for sustainability. And at the same time, our university is one of the government-funded university. We have EdUHK has a long and rich history because beforehand in 1853 and 1881, we EdUHK at that time we call Institute of Hong Kong, Educational Institute of Hong Kong, and also before that we call different types of the names. We just like the Hong Kong Normal University. It is the government normal school, train the teachers to teach primary and secondary schools of Hong Kong. Before we distributed, our campus distributed in the Governor of Hong Kong, John Ho, Hennessy, and in Wan Chai. That is established more than 100 years ago. So our graduates can get the job easily as a teacher. And our departments, SES in the shorter name, Science and Environmental Studies. So we train the teacher of science educator, and we also train the environmental educator. We have the physics subjects, we have chemistry, biological, creativity, environmental education, general study. Now we divided general study in science subjects. So we have different kind of subjects, and we have our colleagues be high ranking, high citation scientist. And also our colleagues, including me, be awarded the invention of in the world of different prizes, got different prizes in the previous 5 years. And here, the top 2 professors we call chair professors. They are research chair professors in environmental science. And our department head is Professor Ho. He is the highly cited researcher. We have a State Key Lab, advances environmental education. This State Key Lab was opened in June of 2018. This State Key Lab collaborated with the other labs like City University of Hong Kong, University of Science and Technology of Hong Kong, and Baptist University, etc. in line with our EdUHK's ongoing effort to promote environmental studies as the subject, as the main discipline to education. We have the different types of the facilities. For example, we have an outdoor educational facility, such as 𝐂𝐫𝐴𝐺. 𝐂𝐫𝐴𝐺 was established in 2016 it serves several purposes, like to facilitate the university development of environmental studies, to provide education for sustainability, to enhance students' knowledge and awareness of environmental protection. And we also have the STEM laboratory. This STEM laboratory, we have the Fisher Technique STEM kits, we have the Lego, we have 3D scanner, we have the make block robots and genie machine, etc. So we have the different types of facility, and we also have the chemistry lab, we have the biological lab, etc. So why I promote our program? Our program is MAEFS. Our graduates, see, there are different pictures to show up. Just as I told you, this is the 11th cohort, and you are going to apply and going to admit. The first one came in 2014. So now it's 2015, you are going to apply. So it is the 11th cohort. We have a lot of graduates, more than 500 graduates. They found the job in everywhere. So we can share the graduates later in the next few slides. And our Master of MAEFS, we focus on the definition of sustainable development. According to the SDG 17th goals, it is said that sustainable development is the development that meets the need of the present, but without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs, which is we must considering how to sustainable development as a whole of in the earth as a human being. So then our way to achieve sustainability, there are different ways. For example, knowing that you are doing your best, for example, focus or get clean on goal, and etc. So education can help our society to achieve sustainable development. So everybody has the responsibility to promote this idea. So this program aimed to develop students your recognition, and then utilize evidence-based on methods to develop research capacity. We want to build up you, but not all of you. We want to build up somebody would like to achieve to further research ability to achieve to be a researcher in the future in terms of sustainability issues. And then in the most of the students will keep as an educator, and then in the future to help with everybody to adopt a sustainable lifestyle. So the synopsis of our program is to emphasize the subject knowledge, innovative pedagogy practices, flexible teaching environments, and a critical approach to think about the environmental and sustainability issues. So the medium of instruction is English. All the courses will be taught in English. And we will using the knowledge, we will teach you the knowledge, and we'll give you a lot of practices. For example, we have a lot of field trips. We have the activity to let you expose to the community to find out how Hong Kong or our community achieve this environmental, and then you would develop a critical thinking the way to analyze the sustainable and EFS issues. In the program structure, we not only talk about environments, we also include the society issues. We will try to look at the economy affected by the environment and the connection with the society, and then we will using educational method, and then we will train you as because we have a research course, and then some of the students will be recruited in that course to talk about more on research. So from step by step, this program is very unique, not only in EdUHK, but also in all the Hong Kong. In all of Hong Kong, you may find out there are some master programs, but our program is very unique. First one, we are an interdiscipline, and multidisciplinary nature. We not only talk about education, but also science, research, educational, and also pedagogy, etc. And then we can using the pedagogical literacy. And also we will do emphasize not only on sustainability issue, but also the education pedagogy, and only offered in EdUHK in Hong Kong. So our graduates of all the disciplines are welcome. Some of them, they go to teach. Some of them, they work in the governmental, like 环保局, like Environmental Protection Department, and some of them will be work in the NGO, and or they can go to the private sector consultants, or some of the graduate, they own their company and run their company using their knowledge to do more sustainability issues. So we have the acceptance of transdisciplinary applicants. So let me show you some of the pictures when we are doing the field trips. We're going outside the classroom, and then we enjoy our field trip. And then we go to the Green Hub, go into the Long Valley. Long Valley is at Xiangshui Halls, Heshanxiang. And then we go to the one of the environmental organization we call Green Hub. We also go into the ocean, the beach, and then to see the Starfish Bay, the 海星湾. Okay. We also try to expose the Hakka culture experience. For example, we try to how to make the 茶果, the sticky rice, like cookie, and then 缽仔糕, 糯米糍, etc. So in Cantonese. And we also go to the fish pond conservation scheme to observe different types of biodiversity. We go to Sai Kung, we took a boat just last month, and then we are visiting a lot of the biological thing and took a beautiful picture. So let me tell you something about the courses. In semester 1, 4 core courses accounted for 12 credit points, which is sustainability studies, global and local issues, learning and teaching in EFS, research in education for sustainability. And then in semester 2, there are 2 core courses plus 1 or 2 electives, which means if the first 2, assessment and evaluation in EFS and sustainable campus development, both of them, they are compulsory in semester 2 core courses. Otherwise, or you no need to take climate change and sustainability communications, you can take only one thesis writing course, the bottom one, because it is 6 credit points, including you need to complete a research thesis project and the thesis submission. So this is a career you might be interested in how in the future after I graduate, what can I do, right? So just as I said, our graduates can go to some of them went to government environmental protection departments, for example, environmental NGO, enterprise for the environment, pursue further study such as EDD, education, doctor or PhD, and so on. So this is our graduates in 2017. His name is Deborah Malik, and he has published a very good publication in science, even though he is only among only one of the author, but Deborah has representative that his ability to be a researcher. So I hope if you want to be a researcher, you might considering to follow this two steps, because after graduate in our program, he pursued the study in the School of Marine and Environmental Science in the University of South Alabama. And the student sharing, let's look at that. The first prize of 𝐏𝐫𝐭𝐬 scholarship in 2019, his name is Jade Liu. She said, I believe that study in education for sustainability is an excellent chance for me to get a further understanding in the realm of sustainability and education, and to acquire research skills and experience. After I completed my master's degree, I hope to gain some teaching experience in Hong Kong and then pursue a doctoral degree in the future. This is the debater. He said, entrance scholarship. Yeah, you also may consider it entrance scholarship. We selected some students according to his or her undergrad performance, the study performance, and also graduate school ranking. Deborah said, MAFS is not only a course, but also more than that. It really helped me to develop my cognitive domains. I learned about sustainability and how sustainability processed. And this is the 𝐿𝐿. 𝐿𝐿 is a Hong Kong local graduate and with distinction. She said, EFS is guiding students to criticize sustainable issues. It makes us realize the interrelationship between the human beings and nature, and even a small action. It could bring an impact on the entire environment. So she mentioned that through our daily or little action can change our world. This 𝐿𝐿 graduated in the pandemic era, 2022, when she came to Hong Kong and she needs to be quarantined. So let's look what she said.
高兴今天可以跟大家来分享一下我在香港的求学经历。这个专业主要是和环境保护以及环境保护教育相关的这样的一个专业。首先，在这个专业当中，它有7门的必修课，分别是 Sustainability Studies and Overview。在这门课当中，我们要学习一些环保理念。以及这种环保理念的发展的历史沿革，还有就是在当今的全球化背景下，我们如何去平衡经济发展与环境保护两者之间的关系。第二个 Global and Local Issues in Education for Sustainability， 在这门课当中，老师会着重以案例分析的形式给大家讲解分析在目前在全球或者在香港地区关于环境保护存在的一些问题以及一些解决措施。第三 Learning and Teaching in EFS， 这门课会主要讲授如何进行教学设计。第4门课 Assessment and Evaluation in EFS， 这门课对应第3门课的话，它就是讲授一些教学评估方法。那 Research in Education for Sustainability 这门课程中，你会学习到非常多的学术研究理论，比如说 Positivism, Interpretivism and Critical Research 这3种非常重要的研究方法。在这一学年的学习结束之后，会让大家完成一个10000字左右的毕业论文。这个毕业论文的选题会根据你自己的研究兴趣去选定，所以大家要从一开始对自己的学习有一个整体的了解和规划。那在这一年学习当中，我自己感觉是学习的节奏还是非常的充实，和就学习是非常充实的，然后这个学习节奏是比较快的，你需要在一开始就比较能够快速的适应这样子的一个高强度的学习节奏。 因为每节课你需要大概有1到2小时的课前预习的时间，需要去花这个时间去看老师上传的学习资料。那么在课后你也需要对这节课进行一个总结和梳理，并且还要去完成老师布置的作业。这里也给大家一些小 tips 吧。首先就是每门课，你可以按照这门课的内容去建立文件夹，然后把对应的资料存放进去，方便你课前的预习和课后的查找。那在课堂上的话，我比较建议大家去记笔记，这样子的话，你在课后有不明白的地方，你可以很快的去有这样的一个辅助工具帮助你去回忆老师上课讲解的内容。第三是大家可以尝试用思维导图去把一些零碎的但是相关联的知识点建立这样一个思维导图，帮助你去理解和记忆。那说完学习方面，我想给大家讲一下在香港生活。虽然是疫情的关系，我们在第1学期开始是网课，但是我还是选择了来香港。一个是我很想体验一下在香港的生活，再一个就是我很想比较能够切身的融入到这样的一个多元的学习氛围当中。所以如果你也对香港的美食美景，或者是你就是单纯的想要在香港的各个大学里面去走走看看，然后去去感受一下这样的一个大学学习氛围的话，那还是希望大家有条件可以来到香港这边切身的感受一下在这里的学习生活。那在住宿和交通方面的话，学校附近有很多比较不错的购物地方，还有就是居民的这种房屋可以选择去租住。那在交通方面的话，香港的交通是非常便利的，每一个交通地铁枢纽站都会有对应的小巴、大巴以及地铁和出租车站点这样的一个配套的交通网络。去学校的话也是非常方便的，因为在大学站有校巴，然后每天有固定的时间可以供大家去来往地铁站和学校。美食方面呢就不用说了，如果你很喜欢香港美食的话，你应该自己就有这样的一个美食雷达，你可以去找到很多非常好吃的美食。那除了美食之外，第三个不可以忽视的就是美景，比如说太平山的日落，还有像维港的这个夜景，还有像 M+ 这样的艺术馆都是非常不错，周末可以和朋友去走走看看的地方。1年的学习时间虽然紧张，但是也希望大家能够读万卷书行万里路，在这1年的学习当中能够安排好自己的时间，多走多看，开阔眼界，去感受这样的一个多元的文化。也希望大家在这1年的学习生活中开心愉快。那今天我的分享就到这里啦，谢谢大家，拜拜。
Okay, thank you. We can listen to another sharing in 2024. Her name is Chen Yanyin. She is now currently a teaching assistant in our department, helping this program. So if you go to our program, you might know her soon. So Mianyin is graduated in June of 2024, and she began her job as a teaching assistant for this program from August in this year. She helps our enrollments and also help with some activities. And also as a teaching assistant, sometimes she will sit in all the classes, etc. So she also felt very lucky to be selected as a teaching assistant. So let's look at our program entrance requirements. First one, you need to have either IELTS or TOEFL. For the IELTS, you need to get the score, the total is 6.0, 6分. But for the subgrade, we preferably that you will have 5.5. And then for TOEFL, need to get the score of 80. If you have the band 6 with a total score of 430, 430 within 2 years, we also accept it. Or you have other equivalent qualifications. So please note that the results of IELTS and TOEFL should be within 2 years. For example, you are going to take 2025-26 intake, so your IELTS should after the test should be obtained on or after January 1st of 2030. So applicants should normally hold a recognized bachelor's degree. You must have a bachelor's degree. 就是你要有个本科毕业证，本科学历。Shortlisted applicants may be required to attend an interview. So we are going to interview you. Our tuition fee is in 2025-26 is 145,500. So you may imagine that accommodation fee would. This is not paid to us. You only need to pay tuition fee to the EdUHK. And also, we are not. Science department also will not take up the money. It is as a whole university to hold it. So the tuition fee is shown in this table. The accommodation is according to our experience. You can choose some cheaper one, or you can choose some more decent one, or more expensive one. This accommodation, some students might ask, can I take the hall or the hostel or dormitory in the EdUHK? So I can let you know that most of the students live outside the campus. Only a few of them can be lucky to be drawn if they apply the dormitory places, because not enough places for all the undergrad students and for all the postgrad students. So according to the experience previous years, I can only take up a few of students. For this year, less than 10 students live in the campus. And the living expenses, for example, we have the meal. Per meal is around $30 to $50 to $60. So per day, you might need to pay 100 to 200 for your living expenses. So altogether, in the whole year, it's almost 200,000. So the scholarship we provide, the prospective students entrance scholarship, not all of them, we have the quota. Each one can get 10,000 per year for excellent students. No application is needed. It's shortlisted according to, and our program team, including me, will nominate some students according to the background, because it is an entrance. And then of course we have semester 1 scholarship and semester 2 scholarship according to the GPA ranking. And the other activities he or she take up. If you have more interest, you may download the leaflets by scanning this QR code. And also for more information, you might go into the Facebook, the IG, and Weibo, and also the WeChat 公众号. And then you may send email if you have any questions, maefs@eduhk.hk. Yeah, this is a Hong Kong telephone number.